Hi Collective, welcome to the channel, Cosmic Divine Dreamer. Hi everyone. So welcome to 12/12. I hope you are catching this reading around the time that I'm uploading it. So I am aware that it is the 12th, right as to say that, 12 seconds. It is the 12th in the evening, right? So when I upload this, it's going to be closer to the 13th, but it is not just on the day, right? Of course, it's like the apex day, right? The main day of portal days, right? But you feel the energy for a full week leading up to the portal, week after, right? Plus, too, it's like the floodgates open, these opportunities come in. Now they take time for integration, right? So this 12/12, if you've been following me, you know I've been talking a lot about this as a very, very powerful gateway portal, right? And culmination of it, right? So things have been leading up to this. So if you are catching this reading, things have been building for quite some time. Your karmic, lessons and things like that could really be dissolving, falling apart at this time, where you won't be repeating these cycles anymore if you have achieved them, if it's time to level up, right? So it's kind of like if you would consider like your life is a simulation and you're in a video game. It's like you've reached the end of a level and now you're going to the next level. Now is the next level going to be repeating the same level that you were on with different people and situations and scenarios, but learning the same lessons and having the same challenges and obstacles? Or are you going to be leveling up to new experiences? And you know, our life is constantly about leveling up and, you know, learning these things, getting loot, as I like to call it, on our pathway, you know. So sometimes, you know, you hit those hurdles and knock them over, and those are times that, you know, you have things that you have to take care of, whether it's a car repair or an expected bill or, you know, some sort of an expense or something like that that happens. Or are you going to be, you know, running across those treasures and rewards and getting things paid back to you, right? So anyways, you know, you do get a lot of these lessons and rewards when you know, you clear these hurdles, you know, and you don't get hung up on them and stuff like that. So anyway, I don't know. That's just what I was getting as I've been connecting with this energy. So we've got light activation, evolution of spirit, actioning of plans and transcendence, cathedral of light, stubborn attitudes, extending the olive branch and artistry. This is where you could be feeling very much like you are, you're starting to pay things forward. You're starting to help people because you're now aware that you're getting aligned with certain people in situations where you're able to give your advice or your help, you know, kind of your expertise. I'm getting, it's like, you know, if you're put in a position to help somebody, especially if nobody else there knows how to handle the current situation that you may be facing as a group or whatever it may be. But you're coming into an alignment with something. You're definitely dealing with karma. This is the second time tonight I've seen the scales of karma. Cycles of disharmony, creating new traditions, and unfortunate events with the power of presence, right? A power struggle, unlocking your potential and authenticity. I'm getting this energy, this warrior-like energy you see here, picking up a lot on red and blue. And if you look, it's really, there's this eagle here, right, that you can see that's actually surrounding, which looks like a portal here. What I'm getting very much is you could be feeling this energy as we've been getting closer to this 12th portal. I've been feeling a lot of intense energy, like literally the other night, like it was just so heavy. It's like I've almost been feeling like the neurons in my head like screaming with some of the intense situations, right? A lot of things are very much, you know, deteriorating and falling apart, and really that's how you shift to these new timelines. Is there, you know, it's not always like a portal doorway like that's going to open up that you're going to walk through like in Stranger Things, you know, to these new levels. So really levels within the mind, right? It's where you get out of these locked positions where you're constantly thinking about the same cycle, the same thing, the way that things have to play out for you. You know, you can only obtain certain things. It's like you're going down, you know, a pathway or like a hallway, and there's only so many doors that you can, you know, open up. And to get off of that hallway, it's kind of like if you were to completely shift, you're not even in that hallway anymore. Now you're completely somewhere else where just there's so many more possibilities and things like that. It's like when you think of opportunities or ways that you never did before, right? It's just like I love to talk about this story, you know, like with my youngest. You know, like with my youngest daughter, you know, she's 5, and you know, before I had her, like I didn't know if I was going to be able to have another child, right? And she's my rainbow child too. But anyway, where I was going with this is that years before that, gosh, like 10 years ago now, like I was engaged and I was going to be getting married, and I had only had 3 children, and I was with someone that couldn't have, you know, children of his own, you know what I mean? And like I had always said, like I wanted to be married, I wanted to have all my children by the time I was 30. Like these were plans that I had, right? So I remember, like, you know, thinking about that, and I really wanted to have a little girl because, you know, I'd lost a child, right? So there was always like that void there and that wounding or whatever. So anyway, like, but I had it in the mindset, like even the doctors were telling me how I was not supposed to have children anymore because of what had happened in the procedure and everything that I had to go through. Like my body wasn't able to actually carry any more children, right? So I wasn't supposed to do that. So anyway, what I'm getting at is, so obviously, like in that reality, like I wouldn't have, if I was in a position to start, you know, moving forward, making plans, setting intentions, because our life is but a reality of our thoughts and our actions. We create a reality, right? So my reality, I didn't have another child. I wasn't, you know what I mean? And things like that. Well, look at how when I decided that enough was enough, that nope, you know, I decided to end that situation, break off the engagement, right? Separate and change my life. All of a sudden I remember sitting there, I was like, wow, does this not like open up the door? Like remember thinking like, wow, yeah, like now I need to be careful. I could very much get pregnant. I could very much, you know, and after already being, you know, back to being a single mom of 3 kids, knowing how challenging, you know, that is, you know, us ladies really have to, you know, protect ourselves and stuff. Is, you know, so easy for the men to just walk away. You know what I mean? When you have all of these dreams and desires and passions and things that you don't often think about that you have, you know what I mean? Like, it just, wow. I don't even know why I went there. It's for somebody though. So it really changes things, right? And I'm in a completely different place. And then because I ended up, you know, getting to have another child, like it healed that wound and things like that. And anytime you know, you create a child that dramatically, you know, I say drastically. That's what I was looking for. It drastically changes, you know, your life. When you know, you are always sharing your life with those you integrate your life with, those you spend your life closest with, right? That's why I often say those people that you surround yourself with, you are co-creating your reality with them. So be mindful of that. If you're not wanting to create your reality with them, then you need to distance yourself from them, right? And there's no restrictions because, or there shouldn't be, like, okay, where am I going with this source? That you need to remember that ultimately you're your life, right? You're here living this experience, you know, for God, right? As an extension of God. You are one with God, right? So, you know, you're supposed to remember that and taking care of this self and you know what I mean, and being so grateful and thankful for this experience, to have this vessel, to be here at this time, and that you do have a divine path, mission, purpose, and if you're not serving that, you're not serving God, and that goes above all else, right? So you start to find that stuff, and you start to find that that's why you live life for you, that there is no selfishness, there really is no ego. You know, it's about how powerful are you, how much of a warrior are you, you know, to live life for you, right? To have that discernment, to not let others have control over your emotional state, over your body, over your decisions, over your life, right? So anyway, that's channel messages coming out heavy here. Sacred Light Oracle, I always pull whenever. If you watch my channel, definitely subscribe if you're not. You know this. I pull this when we have these portals. I don't pull them for every portal day, but I bring them when there's a major timeline shift, new paradigms, you know, which that means you've completed lessons, so you've seen people now for as they are. Yeah, look, you're leveling up, Dharma wheel. The Dharma wheel, that is like your wheel of fortune, but that has to do with your karmic. And when you're getting dharma, you're getting like good rewards now. And these rewards are off of your karmic lessons that you had to endure here. So you've broken a chain or a cycle, and you probably know what that is, whether you were people pleasing, whether you were, you know, not having those boundaries, not having that self-respect for yourself, you know, where you're always giving to others above your own. You're never taking that time for yourself. You're not buying yourself that gift that you want. You're telling your, you know what I mean? You're always. So anyway, let's see. Moral codes. Somebody could have been like going against their morals. Wow. So, you know, things like that. You got to put yourself back in center, back in first energy, right? You focus on you. This is your life, right? Everything else is but a mirrored reflection. There's meant to show you things too, even if they're your children, right? If you have karmic lessons and you haven't learned them, and you're making children, when you're dealing with, you're very much going to have, you know, karmic lessons with your children, right? And then you're going to, that's why you often hear people say, like, once they have kids, like, oh, you're going to get your karma, your kid's going to act just like you. Yeah, because they are an extension of you, and literally the exact same, like all of the things that I did that was wrong as a kid, like that I've even seen my kid doing every single one of them. I'm like, damn, karma don't let you miss nothing. And a lot of times, like, you had to solve things, you have to look into yourself, like, what would make this okay for me? Right? And it's harder when you got to be raising these children without the other parent. Like, I very much see a lot of the karma that I have to deal with. That's not even mine. That's my children's father's karma, but it's their, you know what I mean? It's not fair, but in turn, like, I know that they're going to get their karma. Like, it gets made right, you know, for me having to do more than my share. And that's when the Dharma comes in. For me doing more than my, you know, this is it this world, it's all about balance and the polarity, right? Like, if you know, if there's something positive there's a negative polarity to that. If there's something positive happening, there's something negative happening off of that, right? It's all okay. I don't want to go too metaphysical with this, right? Okay, so anyways, back to the Sacred Light Oracle, right? So there's been a major paradigm shift, a major leveling up. You could actually be noticing that you're starting to think of things differently. Things that bothered you before now are not. You're now starting to realize that you can literally be like, yeah, you know what? You know, you're starting just to see why people are going through things. Maybe you're not having like that sympathy or remorse for them anymore, because you're starting to recognize and see these patterns. Yeah, the power of presence coming out again. A power struggle. Unlock your potential. Authenticity. It's like, in the past, I'm getting for some of you, you may have dimmed your own glow or your own shine. You may have been doing some things where you were not, like, if you would explain a story, or maybe you had an amazing, like, day and a bunch of amazing opportunities open up for you, and then somebody was asking you about your day, like, you might tell them about your day, but leave out those things that happened, or just not really explain everything about them because you're worried about how they're going to react, right? You almost like, yeah, like, you know what you're doing. I don't know. I'm going to leave that there. Whoever that's for. Remember, if any part is not fitting, leave it out. I do, you know, I pick up on multiple energies, especially for everybody who's watching me, right? You know, I feel your energies too come out more in the readings, right? That's why I say any reader you guys get into. The more you watch them, more we feel your energy, the more you come out in our readings, know that. And definitely the more you interact, right? Commenting, liking, sharing the emojis and all of that stuff. It's so beautiful. Love it all. Alright, so spirit guides came out looking for signs. Your spirit guides are definitely trying to, like, intuitively, like, guide you, give you messages. And your eyes are closed to something. They're trying to give you signs and messages in your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. I'm getting something about crystals too. There's some sort of crystals that you're being guided to work with. So for some of you, right, some certain crystals or something that came across your path. Divine creation, acceptance, personal commitments, euphoria. So you're very accepting of things right now, as you should, because you're starting to very much see a lot of the patterns. So I think for a lot of you, like, you're realizing that certain things are closing out. You could have been noticing a major destabilization of things. This could kind of be like the calmness in the storm at this time for you. You could be finding this video where, you know, like, you're looking to see what's coming. Like, you feel as though something is coming because it very much is. It has to. But it's like you're in that integration period, right? You're closing a door and new one's being created. Yeah, definitely. Divine creation here. And that's where Spirit's trying to help you, because they're really trying to guide you to, like, your divine pathway. That's why I've been talking a lot about this. This is so beautiful, because there's so many that are going to be shifting to their highest timelines. It's just, it's time enough, enough energy and frequency and level has started to raise. And I've noticed significantly a lot with Lionsgate this year. And I've been talking a lot about each portal's been getting more and more intense. And I've been noticing the different things that I've been unlocking and integrating and certain things. And it's like the faster you do them, the faster you level up. It's easier. It's been unlocking more and more things, right? And I noticed you get to this point where there's like this final key. It's like, I don't know how to explain this. Once you reach this level, it's like, you know, you're going to be able to unlock every other door. You're not going to keep getting stuck at the doors. You're always it's like you're going to find the other way, and if not, you have the key that's going to unlock it. You know what I mean? It's like knowing that you've reached a level now, you always have a key, you're always going to open the door. Wow, that's deep. It's a level of mastery. I mean, I was getting it in the Akashic Tarot earlier. The very powerful, the Wheel, the card, I'm trying to remember. They were just showing it to me in my third eye. It's a level of mastery. Let's just leave it in. Well, they were guiding me to another deck here, right? So let's go ahead and change decks. Magical alchemy, innovation, and ingenuity, curiosity, ahead of your time. Wow, this is the card of mastery in here. You are ahead of your time. You're ahead of the curve. Like I said, you could be noticing that you're on a very, very rapid timeline. Not a lot are at the level that you are at, so you may have trouble connecting. But Spirit's definitely working with you. Okay. All right, let's get some shaman dreams. Divine, what messages do you have? I keep hearing articulate lately. Many masks. This is somebody that's had to wear many masks. You could notice that sometimes you change in front of certain people. It's like some people can't see a certain side of you, like your sovereign self. For some of you, yeah, you have to be very protective of certain things. Resourcefulness, the horned cactus, empty well. See, yes, and this groupthink card keeps coming out. Mindful. This was on the bottom of the deck when I pulled it out, too. This is the strongest energy that's definitely coming out. But see, look at this empty well. It's time to replenish. This is what I feel like had to happen. Like, things had to be cleared out for you, right? For this new timeline. Connectivity, jeweled web. The power of community gathering around. Wow. See, there's this energy of coming together with others, of building. Strong energy. Look, the universe is your partner. The universe is your partner. In the hand. And cosmic wound, divine feminine. Somebody is very, very powerful in their divine feminine, creative energy. Wow. just realized that. Yeah, because the new moon. Because I forget this new moon is in Sagittarius, happened tonight, 6:30 p.m., is in conjunction with this 12/12 portal. So it's a very, very powerful time of creation in the sign of Sagittarius, which is that fire sign, that very powerful energy of creation. Look, treasures are hidden in the shadows. Wow. Some beauty. Yeah, look, there's that divine feminine again, cosmic energy. Divine feminines, you're definitely getting like some treasures, and I'm getting it's like royalties that are coming in. It's like if you are meant to live a life, a lavish life of luxuries, you're going to. Right? This is something where it's like you're getting into like your like I want to say like your spiritual inheritance, but not spiritual. Like I'm not saying it's not spiritual gifts, because there's that, but it's like spirit, your like your ancestors, your spirit team, right? Your family, like you have something. Like a lot of times there's legacies that are left, but they're not always physical. It's not always like money, like in the, like it's not always like a thing. It's like for some of you, it's like you have certain like royalties, like one certain life lessons and things like that were learned for you. It's like you are going to have things unlocked for you to be able to have them. I don't know how to fully explain this. It's like your ancestors, it's like if you accomplish certain things in your life to clear things out within like your family, your bloodline, like you find something out, you now get something unlocked, or you're going to have access to something. Or maybe it's going to be a gift or a talent or something you're going to be able to use, you're going to be able to monetize off of it, you're going to be able to, but the energy, because it's like you can get paid in frequency. You know what I mean? It's more than just money as being the only currency. You'll know what I'm talking about if you're on a... I feel that this reading is... All the channel messages that come out, not everybody's going to get them, right? There's definitely somebody that's got some sort of music talent. Definitely. Look at the cat here. Joyful muse inspiration. Somebody is very talented, is definitely an artist or meant to be an artist, right? And I don't mean just painting. I mean creating something, because there's something that's going to be very beautifully created with music. It's bringing back to my vision, combining my musical talent and gift with shamanism, right? So it's very beautiful, and that I can only do with my friends, right? Because me and all my children is just too much. So they're bringing me back to that, right? Yup. Let's do it. Look, this horned cactus came back out. Yeah. I'm hearing shelf life. There needs to be a time frame on that. There's a time frame on this. It's kind of like you do have to do something when you're in your prime. Like, I get that. Like, age has put a number on us, you know. It's your soul level. I'm telling you what, but... Okay, that's one thing I'm going to be very like, that's why I know that I planned this out a certain way. I know that I did. Alright. Those that are meant to get that, my star family, my soul family, you're picking up what I'm putting down. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so this resourcefulness, look, refusal to call, see, dream thief. Like, this is somebody that definitely is going after something, right? Is very, very focused, laser focused with that owl eye. But it's like now you're starting to see things, right? It's like once you see certain opportunities, windows, gates, that's what these portals will do. They open up levels of the mind, right? That's why it's really important to get away from the chaos and the conflict, right? Look, dust devil moving out of stagnation. This is kind of what I feel like has been going on. There's just been a lot of like chaos, and that's what the enemy wants, to be able to try to block you from these amazing opportunities, and that these things that are trying to integrate, that are trying to come in. Yeah, look, I can't make it up. Look, benefactor. I told you, you are a benefactor. Whether this is due to like family legacy, like some sort of spiritual inheritance, because for some of you, you are unlocking gifts, right? It's like for some of you, this certain talent, this gift, this ability, whatever it is, right? You're going to be unlocking it. You're going to be able to use it. You're going to align with the right people, the right opportunities, the right things. I feel that with this being part of your Dharma, like it's like a package. Something is very, very beautifully packaged. So I'm getting like a big red bow, and it's like when this opens, it's just like all of these, it's like I'm seeing like glitter, like opportunities and things. It's kind of like, oh, like this interests you. Like, would you like this gift? Do you need somewhere to play with this gift? Do you need something to move this gift? Like, it's just like boom, boom, boom. Universe is giving you something. Wow. Ooh. The farther gate, a bold step forward. All you have to do is take a step and go after your heart's calling, your desire, and you're gonna get it. Wow. That's beautiful. See, a tidy house, clarity and organization. Somebody needs to clean up their home because that's going to allow things to integrate for you further, faster, because a lot of the chaos and messiness and things like that could be leading to like your energy level and your frequency. Okay. Alright guys, I'm already at 2554, 2555 I seen. I didn't even get to pull tarot yet. My kids have been a handful tonight, so I got one of them in here with me, actually, my oldest. Having to separate my teens. And now you hear the toddler. My last reading, my youngest, was in there. Ooh, look. Vanishing mirror, ego sublimination. Oh my gosh, shattering the ego. What? Wasn't I saying ego's but an illusion at the beginning of this reading? Oh my gosh, I love swords. Look at this. Didn't I tell you that there's a period? Look, gestation period. What? Is that the period you're in? Remember like the waiting? Wow. And the further gate again. Bold step forward. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I love to tell the universe to wow me. You know what? We are going to get a few tarot, even though you hear all of that going on. That's the first time I've seen this card in this deck, ever. It just caught my eye. It's called Watchers, Transpersonal. I have no idea what this means, 60. Because in this deck, I didn't want to know all of the cards before using it. No, what fun with that? I wanted to learn it as I went. So, wow. I don't even have the book in here. You're going to have to catch me in my next video if you want the reading on this one. And I know I said I was going to do a reading off another one, and I had left it out, and it's on my other desk, and I still need to read that one. I told someone to... Okay. We're going to pull a few tarot just to get some more messages to go along with this, okay? Definitely subscribe to the channel if you have not. You guys are guided to me for a reason. A reason. Know that. Watch whatever readings you feel guided to. My readings are always timeless. But you want to catch them around the time that I drop them because I'm connecting with cosmic energies, right? Like I told you, you don't want to miss out on this 12-12 portal. And I've got to pull more of my portal decks, magical dimensions, my energy decks I use for all portals and gateways, right? So I'll have those. Let's see. Source, what do we need to know about what this trust off? What's going on? Eight of Swords. See, being trapped and stuck in a situation. Wow. Ooh, Ten of Swords. You've been like chained, burdened down. We're having to work hard. Look, weighing heavily. Look at all those changes. Like, wow, within a family. This is a very, very heavy family situation. Way too burdensome. And look at Ten of Pentacles. See, this is the frequency you've been watching me. I always get 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Huge paradigm shift. Because those chains need to be taken the F off. Like, seriously. You're meant to have this life of wealth, right? Legacy wealth, destiny. Your highest timeline is here. But something very heavily is weighing you down and keeping you trapped and stuck in it. I think you're fully aware now of what it is. And that could very much be what this portal is doing for you. Nine of Swords, that's heavy stress, right? Sleepless nights, look at all that. I always get violence with this card too. There could be physical violence, things like that. All right, yep. Judgment, damn. That's when, to me, you've been in this decision making for a long time or whatever, knowing that there needs to be a change. But judgment's when divine calls in, like, nope, there's been enough. Time's up. Yeah, look, split it again. There it is. That's because, okay, baby, I'll be out in a few minutes. When judgment's called, yep, divine. High Priestess. Yeah, you know that you need a new beginning right here. Damn. They just keep showing that. Judgment, judgment, judgment. This is way overdue. Divine could be causing tower moments to happen. Foundations to get blown up. Unexpected things to happen to force movement, to force change. Right? That's what happened. Wow. Third time I've seen this Nine of Cups. First time I'm pulling it out though. With the Lovers. This could be having to do with something. It might take you a little bit of time to accept something. Something may keep coming at you, and the first couple times you're like, no, and then you're finally like, alright. There's something with love here. Star card here. That's a wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment, but wish fulfillment comes after a place of healing. So, it's kind of the bonus that you get too. I feel that, yeah, something is dissolving here with the Five of Pentacles, but you're manifesting something new. Somebody's manifested an ending. What? Magician with the Death card. Something could be dissolving with work, finances, Five of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. High Priestess. Let's see. Remember, take whatever you feel is for you. Any part that's not, leave it out. This is a general collective reading, right? So I can be going down different storylines. So, Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles to the Chariot. There's definitely some sort of movement. Some sort of, it's coming under the Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands here on the bottom. Wow, did you just see? Look at how I caught Justice in my hand like that. With the Star. What? Damn. Justice is your wish fulfillment. And it's just off at the distance. Three of Wands. So this isn't here yet. But this, like, it's here, but it hasn't happened yet. Did I say that right? Like, there's something here now. Okay, that's a better way. Ace of Wands. It's something you manifested. It's something you wanted. All you have to do is stand up to fear. See, her eyes are closed, but she's like not afraid of that, whatever that is. Damn. Okay, I don't feel that's for everyone. Okay. I feel like I'm just freestyling now. I'm off my spread here. Strength card. Look at her putting her hand in that lion's mouth. I was just saying, like, standing up for yourself. Remember, wasn't I talking about this reading? Like, you need to be empowered. You need to stand up for yourself, not be a people pleaser. Demand time for yourself. Buy yourself like the things that you want, that you desire. Do the things that you love. Do what you want. Live life for you. Look at this Empress here. This is the deck. Out of all my decks here, I selected this one, right? This is the only deck I have where this Empress is reversed. It's not the reverse card. It's the reverse picture. Because this Empress is in a world that she's not being treated as this Empress that she is. She's not in her highest timeline. No. She's not being honored and respected. And this is where someone needs to learn that. Queen of Pentacles. Look at her magic. generous, sexual, committed. The Queen of Pentacles is often a mother energy. She's very, very nurturing, very caring, very abundant, very resourceful, giving, caring, kind, right? With the Hermit energy, single, separation, needing space. I'm getting this as someone that is finally taking some time and space for themselves. Maybe that's what was needed for this to integrate, to be able to see this, to be able to get the Passion, Queen of Wands to cause change here. Yeah, look, Ten of Swords, damn. This has been a very painful situation, but this is someone that has went through a transformation. It's like you can only go through so much pain before it'll break you, right? It's kind of what I feel like happened. And maybe this is someone that realized that, you know what, I can't do this on my own. I got to do this with other people. The Three of Pentacles, this is coming together. And I always look at those like those safety nets, right? Like there's somebody coming down. There's safety for you, in other words. There's safety for you. Something safe and secure is coming in. King of Swords. Could have been dealing with somebody that was unavailable and attached. Hanged Man, it's about a new perspective, a letting go. I can't tell. There's multiple energies. Now they're showing me the Eight of Cups next to a King of Wands. Walking away from something. Or it might not be part of your storyline at all. All right, guys. I'm going to leave this one here. I'm at 36 minutes. I'm sending love and light to all of you. If you definitely want to see more, check out more readings. I love to do things with the P's and the codes of the universe. Normally I always upload in threes. Tell you guys you should watch in threes. But unfortunately, the way my children have been, this is my first reading tonight. I might be able to do 2 more. It might be tomorrow. So either way, I don't know. Watch more readings and every full guided so you know that this is a very powerful, magical time of manifestation, of, you know, creation. So be thinking about what you want, not what you don't, realizing the patterns, letting things go, moving to higher timelines. It's a very beautiful time. Love and light to all of you. Bye, guys.